bullet journals, art projects, organized planner chic.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so and select the bell for notifications. Well, first, I want to thank all my Patreon members who help make it possible to create videos like this. Well, thank you guys so much, and if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. Okay, you guys, it's time. I have moved into a new bullet journal, and I am housing it inside of my new Dollar Tree DIY Traveler's Notebook. I did a part 1 and part 2 of creating this, so be sure and check that out. And I'm so excited about my pen loops that I built into it. Yes! And then I have moved into my Clever Fox bullet journal. I did a complete review of this for you guys in a previous video, so be sure and check that out. And thank you so much, Clever Fox, for sending this to me, as well as one to give away. Yay! So I'm going to be giving one away at the end, so be sure and stay tuned for that. All right, I love this one. It is in a beautiful rose gold color and has the nice doodles all around. And let me warn you, this first part where I covered the very inside of this bullet journal is the only bright and loud thing. Everything else is nice and soft and pastel, but I thought this that I did inside really goes with this rose gold. So yeah, so I just used some craft paper that I had that I thought matched really well with this design, and then I also used a different set of craft paper to put this in here that says "Be Different Babe." It was pre-printed with these beautiful flowers, and then I put a little label at the bottom that says "My contact info if found," and then as you turn the page, it's got that info in here. So I used some real pretty washi tape around here, and I put a few bullets that I thought were really important for me to pay attention to for the rest of the year. God first, prioritize your health, and love others. I doodled a nice real pretty flower down here, and then Clever Fox dotted journal is already pre-printed. I doodled these 2 hearts to go with the color scheme, and then it says, "If you found this, please be kind and return to," and then it has a place for your name, which I put down there, for your phone number also, and then I put my name, a place for your phone number, but I didn't do my phone number. Instead, I put Instagram and put my Instagram username, and then I put my email, and I put my reward of $20, which I might increase that because this bullet journal is gold to me always. And then here on the inside, it's got a place for a reference pre-printed there for your symbol and color. And then for me, I put in my symbols that I use. And then here on the color, I've got the color codes and symbols that I use for whenever I schedule things on my monthly calendar. And then it has also pre-printed here your content, topic, and pages. And then I put all of my topics so far. So these are all of the things that are my, collections. And then I'll start June in here, which I'll be setting that up with you guys in a plan with me next week. And then we've got all of the rest of the pages for the future going forward. And then I did my year at a glance with the 2020 calendar. I found this online and printed it. I saved it as a JPEG so that I could reduce it to a 5x7, and then I just highlighted with my Tombow dual brush pen the 2020 calendar with that pink, and I went over all of the months with a different shade of pink from Tombow. The greens were already pre-printed on here from the printable, and then I just used some more of that pretty washi tape. And then I also printed a 2021 calendar because I like to sometimes I need to plan something halfway into this year or the last quarter of the year, and I need a calendar to reference. So this one is a separate printable that I printed the same way by making it a JPEG and reducing it to a 5x7. And of course, there's some holidays. This one has holidays throughout under the applicable months, and this one has all the holidays at the bottom. And it just saves so much time not to have to write those out. So then I also printed a second copy of the 2020 calendar, and then I just cut them out. I printed it on sticker paper, and then I cut all of the months out. And so since this bullet journal is starting with June, and I will do a flip through of the one that went through May for you guys. This one started in June, so starting in July is when I set up the future log, and I just did 3 on each side. Normally I do the months in chronological order, going from top to bottom and then going back up to the next page, but this time I did left to right, so July, August, September, October, November, and December. Then I used a different really pretty washi tape down here. I'm getting so much better at my, what do you call this type of calligraphy? Brush calligraphy, yeah. All right. And then here I have my vision, mission, slogan, and all of that good stuff for me as a person. And then here for me as a businesswoman, which I continued from my other bullet journal, but I didn't have before. I think I had personal, vision, mission, and slogan, and then business, vision, mission, and slogan. But this time, to make that shorter and prettier, I just said, this is my stuff as a person, and this is my stuff as a businesswoman. So here I've got my vision, mission, and slogan for me as a person, and the activities that correspond with those statements of what my vision and mission and slogan are. And then what's asterisks here are for the things that I'm focusing heavily on this year. So I always daily worship, pray, and study my Bible. And I always have been sponsoring someone for Celebrate Recovery and leading worship. But these are things that I wasn't focusing as much before in terms of my leadership or activity. Like I wanted to really focus on assigning or requesting accountability partners for any area of my life that I know I really need extra help. So I was focusing on that this year, and focusing on doing my testimony this year for Celebrate Recovery and teaching multiple lessons, and then making yoga, getting it close to daily, or at least 3 times a week. So that's why there's asterisks on those. And then this was my word for the year, which is liberty. And then my verse that has to do with that, which is 2 Corinthians 3:16 through 17, that I wanted to memorize. And I have memorized it. And it's nonetheless, when one turns to the Lord, the veil is taken away. Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. And then here on the right side for the businesswoman, I have my vision, mission, and slogan, and then the activities that correspond with those statements as well, in which right now those are publishing YouTube videos involving everything above and providing related products and services to Patreon members. So I did have an Etsy shop previously, and I had activities on here for that, for different products, but I've closed that shop and I may reopen it this year. I'm not sure yet, but right now it's not applicable. And then we go to my personal goals. So remember, the other page here was my vision, mission, slogan, and the activities, those general activities. These are the specific goals for those activities. And so here is continuing from the last time. Oh, and I should mention something about copying, since I was transferring to a new bullet journal. So here, starting right here with the vision, mission. So I copied this out of the previous bullet journal, and then this was from a sticker paper that I had left over. I created that and stuck it on there, and I created everything up to this point for this vision, mission, and slogan. And then I wrote this in because it kind of got all mixed up, because I had other stuff on there that no longer applied. So I wrote in this at the bottom. And then on this, for my goals, my personal goals, I copied this also. And when I say copy, I mean I copied it on the copy machine, my copy machine here at home, in color. And so that's my keeping track of how many times a week, at least 3 times a week. Oops, let me let you see a little better, that I do my yoga and then ride my bike or walk. And then here, this is for all 52 weeks of the year. And then down here is my sleep, how many hours on average I got of sleep per month. And then here it was spiritual, the things that I wanted to do regarding Celebrate Recovery and accountability partners. And then this financial, the things we want to accomplish financially. And then family related, which was travel primarily. And so I added this, so I copied these and cut it out. And then this I added with a scrap of sticker paper, and it says COVID-19 has put a damper on all our travel plans, and it has. So I don't know if we'll get to go anywhere. This year we were supposed to go I was supposed to go to Cleveland where my son was graduating. He's finished college now, but he did it here at home. And my husband and I were supposed to go to Las Vegas in January. That didn't really have to do with COVID though. And then Hawaii in June with all our extended family, and then Japan in August and September. That one is possible that it will still happen, but I'm kind of thinking that it won't. Okay, and then on this side, we've got my business goals. And then here I have, oh, I need to turn it again. All right, here at the bottom, I copied this page as well, and this had Etsy stuff, and I covered it up while it was still in my other bullet journal. And then of course when I copied it, I just left that there. And so here's my social media: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Facebook The Organized Planner Chic, my Facebook business page, my Facebook Organized Planner Chic crew group, my Facebook Phoenix Planner Friends for Christ group, my YouTube subs, my YouTube average number of, or not average number, but watch time hours within a 1 year period, and my average view duration. And this is only recorded up through April because it's still May right now. And then here was my Patreon, or is my Patreon. It's my Patreon, what do we call these? Tiers, Patreon tiers. So it's my Dapper, Stylish, and Fly through April because, oh, I guess I could have put May because I do have, well, the month's not over, so I shouldn't do my totals until the end of the month. Yeah, and these were this was washi tape down here that when I copied it, I just transferred it over. You know, it copied, if that makes sense. All right, oh, I'm gonna be turning back this way now. Okay, and then this I also copied out of the previous bullet journal, because the reason why I copied them, because it's still the same year and I use usually 2 bullet journals per calendar year, and rather than recreate all those pages, it saves so much time. You can do it on sticker paper, or in my case I did it on some cardstock that's a shade that isn't wide enough really to me, and I wasn't really using it, so I just used the cardstock and double-sided tape. And then this is my car maintenance, and then I just have a little sticky that reminds me of when my oil change is due again based on the mileage, and when my tire rotation is due again. And then there, what's on there are the records of any repairs, any maintenance, and all of that, so I can keep up with that. And then I created some new collections, and this one says wish list. And I used to do this, and I hadn't been doing it for a while, so I've come back to it. So it's a place to write the item that I'm interested in, the vendor that I would purchase it from, the dollar amount, and if I order it, the order number, and when I received it. And if I buy it at the store, then I would just put NA under order number if I went directly to a store. And then I have a master task list. And this one I used to do a long time ago, and I'm coming back to it now as well. And the reason why I have this is I get a lot of email, and sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I need to take care of that, so I won't delete that email, and I'll figure out when I need to do it, but then I never go back to it and I forget about it. And so this way, when I get emails or mail or a phone call or anything, something that I need to do but not right away, then I'll write it here as my master task list, and then I'll schedule it, or I'll do it straight off of the list, or if it's no longer important, I'll cross it off. Yeah. And then that is it for the setup, because I just need to set up June now. We're still in May, and I'll set up my June. I'll do a plan with me with you guys, and it'll be super fun. Okay, well now let's get to the giveaway. Okay, you guys, for a chance to win this, all you have to do is be a subscriber, and I will check. So if you don't have it set up where people can see that you subscribe to them, sometimes people have it set up that way, then you won't be able to win, because I won't be able to verify it. So yes, this is for a subscriber. So 1, you have to be a subscriber. Number 2, you just want to like this video, and number 3, comment below with your Instagram so that I can direct message you, because it's really hard to get in touch with people through YouTube, and sometimes they never respond to giveaways. So that's why I'm doing it that way. So number 1, be a subscriber. Subscribe if you haven't already. Number 2, like this video. And number 3, comment below your Instagram username so I can direct message you. All right, and this is the exact one that you will win. It is the same color that I have in the rose gold, totally untouched, still in the plastic. All right, so I'm so excited for you. I hope that you win. Of course, I'm saying that to everybody, but good luck to you. Have a nice day. And before I let you go, thank you so much for your support and for watching this video. Even if you're not doing the giveaway, please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and give other people a chance to win as well. Also, if you are interested in seeing all of my different pictures of the things that I create and that I'm working on, then just follow me on Instagram at Organized Planner Chic. Also, as I stated before, I have 2 Facebook groups. The local one is called Phoenix Planner Friends for Christ, and there we normally meet in person, but right now we're doing everything just through Facebook. And you know, Facebook Messenger now has an opportunity where you can meet in groups directly on Facebook within your group and see each other, just like you're on Zoom or like you're on Messenger, but with a bunch of people on the screen. So we're doing that as well. And then the other group is called Organized Planner Chic Crew, and there we do giveaways, and we try to stay in touch just about every day with posts and videos and lives and all that good stuff. And then if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. And until next time, happy planning!